Right now, the attention span for a modern person is 8 seconds, which is less than a goldfish. Like never before, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube has a need for short, fast content of 15 to 30 seconds. And regardless of whether you like trends or don't like them, they have come and they are here. And you as YouTubers or content creators in general need to adapt to these trends at least sometimes in order to develop. And if you ignore them, you risk being left behind. So today we'll analyze the top 10 trends of video editing in 2021 so that you are ready for 2022. Hi, my name is Arthur, this is the Movavi vlog, and as you might have guessed, trend number 1 in this list is short vertical videos. Firstly TikTok, then Instagram Reels, and now YouTube Shorts, and believe me, this is not the end. These platforms do not show any signs that they plan to slow down. On the contrary, everything is growing parabolically, which means that this trend simply cannot be ignored. And on these platforms today, we meet not only videos with cats and beautiful gals filming themselves on the front-facing camera, but we also meet videos from major productions. For example, movie trailers or some beautiful commercials that are fit for this format. But fortunately, you don't need to have a large production to post such videos. When it comes to short videos, everyone is invited and everyone can become famous. So all you need for such content is a smartphone that can record a video. At least. You can start with shooting vertical videos or you can shoot horizontal ones. If you have vertical ones, you toss them into a video editing program, create a timeline with an aspect ratio of 9:16 and edit them. But if you originally had a horizontal video, you should also create a 9:16 timeline, but now you have a space on the left and on the right which you can tweak and adjust the composition of the frame as you like. But in this case, keep in mind that you need to shoot with a resolution greater than your final resolution. That is, for example, if you want to render in 1080, then you need to shoot in 4K not to lose quality. And fortunately, these videos can be easily created in Movavi Video Editor Plus or directly in the Movavi Clips mobile application. And for motivation, look at the Bellatrist account, where a woman shoots content about her books literally on her smartphone and gains impressive views. A study was conducted that 85% of Facebook users watch videos without sound, and all this is due to the fact that when you open the feed, the sound does not turn on by default. Therefore, content creators have to adapt and make their content understandable on a soundless level, so that you can scroll the feed, watch the video, and without turning the sound on, everything is clear. And if you want to attract the attention of the maximum number of users to your videos, you also need to do this. Of course, we're talking about platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and so on. The easiest way to make your videos understandable without sound is to add subtitles. You can make more stylized subtitles, you can use regular subtitles. In any case, all this functionality is available in the Movavi Video Editor Plus, so be sure to check it out. If you're watching this video right now, you're probably just at the beginning of your YouTube journey, and as a beginner YouTuber, you might not be very experienced at video editing or have not enough time for getting to know professional software. The Movavi vlog team believes that it shouldn't distract you from creativity, and you can start trying out any editing trends on today's list right away. And the good news is that video creation tools can be simple and accessible. The latest version of Movavi Video Suite 2022 proves it. Movavi Video Suite 2022 is a content creation platform that combines video editing, screen recording, and video conversion tools in one place to help creators in a wide variety of YouTube niches save time making their videos from scratch. Video Suite doesn't require the latest top-of-the-line computer to run smoothly, and learning to use it doesn't take long. The subscription format allows you to get free programs value for the price of one app, and you also get all updates and new features that will be released over the next 12 months. The latest Movavi Video Suite 2022 now has a light theme and some interface updates. The developers have improved audio tools in the video editing module. The screen recorder now works better with high-resolution monitors and the latest operating systems. The brand new Smart Video Upscaler in the Video Converting app will help you improve the quality of your old movies. This is just a brief list of updates. We're planning to publish a detailed review very soon, so be sure to stay tuned to check out all the coolest features in the latest Movavi Video Suite 2022. Exclusively for our subscribers, we're offering a 30% discount on a one-year subscription to Movavi Video Suite 2022 and a special bonus, a free annual access to selected items from Movavi Effects Store, by which you'll get a cool effect set for your videos every 3 months. If you like our special offer, hit the link in the description and the pinned comment, and if you feel like getting video editing tools only, we'll leave a coupon for the latest version of Movavi Video Editor Plus 2022 below. The next trend of 2021, and which is still be relevant in the future, is the aspect ratio of 2:1. It's quite interesting how we jumped from 9:16 to 2:1, but nevertheless, this is more a YouTube story. With the introduction of television, the aspect ratio of 16:9 has become popular. For example, if 4K is 3840 by 2160 pixels, now it is 3840 by 1920 pixels. That is 2:1. And why is this aspect ratio is popular now? What is interesting, this aspect ratio was firstly used in 1950, and in the end it was used as a compromise between a narrow cinematic format and a television 16:9 format. But now it makes a different sense. The thing is that the aspect ratio of most of our smartphones today is no longer 16:9 but wider. According to that, when we turn on the video with an aspect ratio of 16:9, we see black bars on the left and on the right. But if it is 2:1, then those fields are much smaller. And by making content with this aspect ratio, we increase the viewing experience from mobile devices. And since most people are now watching videos from their smartphones, including horizontal videos, it's definitely worth keeping it in mind. It's clear that it's not mandatory to do this always, because not all devices have switched to this aspect ratio yet, but if you're doing some content that requires more immersion, like a movie or a music video, for example with a short film, I would go with 2:1, because firstly it is a compromise between the cinema format and television, and secondly, a lot of people are watching from a smartphone. This will increase the immersion effect. The next trend is artificial intelligence in video editing. Artificial intelligence as a tech is now in almost every domain where technology is, but nevertheless, it has reached us too. You all know this popular effect where you can change your face to any other, very realistic. It's called deepfake, but it's not deepfake only. This also goes into more specific functions in editing, in photo processing. AI can already improve video stabilization, video tracking, processing of some elements, basic photo processing, and believe me, this is not the end. There will be a rough cut of a video and basic color correction. I think that all basic steps will be taken by artificial intelligence for people to not waste time on this. And we will do more creative work. Thus, if you don't know yet what AI is in video editing, start studying. This is a very important trend because you will definitely use it now and in the nearest future. The next trend, which is unlikely to go out of date and has a close emotional connection with every person, no matter if you're young or old, is animation. We're all pleased to look at animations, and considering that we live in a modern world where we use smartphones, computers, there are always some graphical interface elements in front of our eyes. This is already becoming familiar to us, and naturally it begins to be actively integrated into videos. It can be something simple, starting from a simple text animation, ending with individual characters that are integrated into the real world. I think it will continue to evolve, and we'll see more and more animations on the screen. The interaction of people or real animals with some kind of animations, graphics, CGI, it doesn't matter. The fact is that it can be called a trend and it needs to be used in your videos. By the way, in the Movavi Video Editor there are separate text animation templates which you can just use and not spend a lot of time creating these animations. And the next trend is not as much as a trend, but as a tip for you if you want to expand in the field of video editing and content creation. These are online festivals and contests. These festivals and contests tend to accept short videos. This is a certain type of videos. For example, there are contests like Road Reels, which are held every year, or Artgrid.io recently held a video editing contest where you had to download various shots from their platform, edit a cool video, and you have a chance to win a professional camera, a microphone, light, and a bunch of other equipment, thousands of dollars worth. And no matter in which part of the planet do you live. If you don't know where to look for such festivals and contests, go to the website filmfreeway.com. There is a whole bunch of festivals, many choices. Participate, because it's really worth it, not only for participating and winning something, but also you create more cool content that you can share with your audience. The next trend we have is more about style, and this is RetroFuturism. This can be already noticed in music, and in fact, what is RetroFuturism? This is a certain style of image in contemporary art, in photographs and videos, which prepare us for what will happen in the future, probably. That is, these are some kind of neon lights, for example, like I have on the background, or some kind of neon infographics, some kind of visual preparation which will almost always be in the future, maybe or may not be, but many people are interested in watching it now because technology is developing rapidly. We have a fantasy playing out where it can lead, and therefore people can't wait to dive in there. And by making such visual style, we stand out a little bit more. So keep in mind and sometimes use it in your videos. The trend that has started its growth and will continue to grow actively in the future is an interactive video. That is when a person is given a choice while watching a video. Click on this or click on that. And the plot depends on his actions. For example, it can be games when two characters communicate and you choose how best to answer or how best to act, or who knows, maybe there will be interactive films later where the plot will really depend on our actions. Look for example at this interactive disclosure of the visual effects of the Jungle Book movie, where you can literally drag the slider and watch the same scene as it was actually shot. And it will definitely continue to develop, and right now it's already beginning to be applied in shopping. We scroll through the feed, find some image or video with the product, and can directly click on this product and go to the purchase page. So keep interactive videos in mind, at least to be prepared for this. Next, searchable videos or searchable content. If you want to progress on platforms like Google or YouTube, which are search platforms by default, you need to be able to create searchable videos, meaning videos that can be easily found via search. We have separate videos on the channel where we talk about it in more details. I strongly advise you to watch them, but in general, your video content should be searchable. You have to answer some questions, solve some problems. This is the content that people are looking for in the search. And if you don't know how to make such content, if you don't know how to make videos that are easy to find, then it will be difficult for you to succeed on such platforms. Searchable content is not so much a trend of video editing, but in general, a trend that you need to keep in mind. Videos that you need to be able to make in order to grow on the search platforms. In all the times, people have been telling stories, they love to tell stories and will tell stories, and it doesn't matter if it's in words or visually on the screen. People love to watch stories. This is why platforms such as Netflix, HBO Max and all that are now growing fast. It can be a short ad, a short film, a web series or a full feature film. The main thing is that these are visual stories. And marketers from all over the world will advertise their products using such visual stories. Even look at this Apple ad where a real life situation is actually shown, where people work from home, and in the end it leads to some positive result. In essence, it's a powerful tool for advertising because simple life situations are shown and they're understandable to everyone. Yes, such content is definitely more difficult to create, there is a need for skill and experience already, but nevertheless, keep this in mind, it's definitely a trend and it's worth doing. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite trend from this list, smash the like button if this video was helpful to you, check out these videos if you want to learn more about content creation, and see you in the next video.